What's up guys, I am Jake here once again with a brand new video. Here today I am going to be unboxing a package that I received in the mail from Hedless, which is one of my all-time favorite rappers. He has a nearly flawless discography and I've been trying to get a hold of more of his albums, but unfortunately a lot of them are really hard to come by nowadays. I have seen a couple of his albums for sale on Amazon, but they've usually either sold out too soon or they're out of my price range. With some of them, which, there's one specific album, I can't remember the name of it. It was selling for like $120 a few years ago. But anyways, I have been trying to collect more releases by Hedless since they are pretty hard to come by. If you want a copy of any of Hedless's albums, all you have to do is send him a message on Instagram. He'll make a copy for you and then send it to you, which is the case with this one. I just want to say that I have not made a video in a long time, so if I don't seem like I know what to say, then that's exactly why. I'm not very used to making videos anymore, considering I used to make them all the time. I just don't really do them as often as I used to. Anyway, this is the package. This is so fucking cool. I think it's really cool that he put two stickers on the package. I am going to peel both of the stickers off and put them somewhere because honestly these are really cool. Yeah, they seem like cool things to put in my sticker collection, so I'm gonna find a way to open this without damaging the stickers. But yeah, that is one sticker and that is the other one. Now, the only CD of Hedless's that I currently own is this EP from 2010. I ordered this like 2 years ago. Really good EP, by the way. I'd strongly recommend listening to it. That is the only release of his that I own, so now I own two more. Gotta open the package. Okay, making some progress. I'm trying not to break the stickers on accident. Close. Okay, so I'm just gonna... So there's two CDs here. I'm gonna just pull out the albums. I don't know what's gonna be what. So this is the package. As you can see, there's some plastic there. This is so fucking cool. Alright, I'm gonna try to carefully... Well, you know what? That may not be an option. Gonna peel off the plastic right quick. So much tape on this. Okay, so the first album in this package is Walking Through the Woods, released back in 2017. This is honestly one of the most overlooked Hedless albums to ever be released. I remember back when this first released, I wasn't really that crazy about it because it was in a completely different style compared to all the other albums. But after listening to it more and getting used to the sound, I realized that this was actually a really good album, and it's really fucking unfortunate that more people didn't appreciate this one as much. I thought that the new vocal style was really cool. I really loved the instrumentation on it. I love the dark atmosphere that was provided with the album. There was just a lot of really interesting things about it. Honestly, I wish I had bought this a long time ago when it first came out, because this was an amazing album, and I still listen to it almost every day, actually. It's really sad that this didn't get very much attention, because I remember Hedless almost completely quit making music because of how bad this album did, which is unfortunate. But Walking Through the Woods is an amazing album, and it's one of my personal favorites from his discography. It is really in-depth, it's really entertaining to listen to. I love this album. But yeah, that is the cover to it. That's the back, obviously. Oh, and it has a track listing behind. I didn't even know that. But that is what the track list looks like. Really love this design. And that is the disc. Walking Through the Woods, and these are first two Hedless CDs I got. And now the second one that I got in the package, and this is one of my personal favorites. I'm not kidding when I say I listen to this one just about every single day. It's an amazing album, and one of the albums I would actually suggest starting with if you're new to Hedless's discography. I saw this album on eBay not very long ago. It was a normal price, and I almost bought it, but someone else got it before me, so I contacted Hedless and was like, hey dude, do you have any copies of this album? And he said that he thought he did, but he didn't, so he had to print one for me. But this is an amazing album, and one that I listen to all the time. I listened to it almost non-stop on vacation last year. Anyway, the album is Name Dropper from 2014. Originally, I thought this was an entire remix album, but I eventually learned that there were some new ones on it. It is a 16-track album, and it's one of those records that you have to listen to from start to finish. If you hear one track, you have to hear all of them. I love this album. I think that it's one of the best from his discography. This was also the last heavily explicit album that he ever made. Might also be the last one, because based on the new direction that he's going in, I don't think there's going to be another album like this anytime soon. Either way, though, Name Dropper is an amazing album, and I'm really glad to own this one. This is the cover to it, and this is the back, and that is the disc. Yep, that is Name Dropper. I now own the EP from 2010, Name Dropper, and Walking Through the Woods. I now have 3 of Hedless's best releases. I definitely plan to buy more sometime in the future. I'm wanting to get a hold of Robin Hood's That White Boy and a few other albums. He has some really good ones. Until then, I currently have these 3. If you want any of Hedless's albums, I would suggest sending him a message on Instagram, and he may have copies left. He has a nearly flawless discography, and I would suggest listening to any of his albums if you haven't yet. But yeah, I'll leave a link to his YouTube and his streaming sites in the description. Go check these albums out if you haven't. These are all amazing, and definitely get a copy of one of his albums if you haven't yet, because you have to have at least one of his releases in your collection at some point. 2 new Hedless CDs, Name Dropper and Walking Through the Woods. I hope you enjoyed the video. Like, comment, and subscribe. I'll see you all later. Have a great night. I hope you all enjoyed the video.